What do we have for Virgo, please? King of Cups, water energy in reverse at the foundation of the reading. The message that I got leading up to this reading was that something broken inside of them attracted what needs healing inside of you. And then we get the King of Cups in reverse. Okay, so this aligns perfectly with this message and what I'm feeling surrounding your reading. The King of Cups in reverse is an energy of emotional manipulation. And the King of Cups in the upright position is the most emotionally balanced energy in the tarot. It represents wisdom. It's someone who's been through it all. Now, I feel that this is going to be directly connected to somebody who was once very close to you. A family member, certainly an ex, could be a friend, could really be anybody, but this person was a huge part of your life. And I feel that this person put you through a lot of pain and suffering, but it wasn't for nothing. This person was a huge part of the person that you are becoming now. And one of the other messages that I got leading up to the reading, and I actually wrote this one down, was that this person, let's say your enemy now, is your muse. I thought that was very interesting because quite often we associate our muse with somebody that we have admiration for, somebody who inspires us. But in this case, your enemy is considered your muse because the negative situations that you had to experience with this person has been a tremendous source of inspiration. And when this phrase came to me, your enemy is your muse, I did a little bit of searching around to see if there was any information about that. And what I found was something called the enemy's gift, which speaks about how an enemy can challenge you, forcing personal growth and self-empowerment. This is exactly what I'm getting surrounding this reading and with this King of Cups in reverse at the foundation. You are in this great season of spiritual enlightenment and illumination, and I feel that none of this would have been possible at this very moment had you not have gone through these situations with this person. This person was truly the catalyst for all of this. And I think a part of you already knows this, Virgo, but sometimes you just need to hear it put to you in a different way. And it can also help you to release resentment when you know that you had to go through certain events in your life with certain people to get to where you are now. It allows you to leave the past in peace. You release all the bitterness, you release the damage that the person may have caused to you, because you understand that they were used as an instrument by the universe to elevate you into the position you are preparing to step into. What do we have at the sacral, please, Spirit? Six of Pentacles in reverse, Taurus energy at the sacral. Yeah, for a lot of you, this was some sort of relationship that was very one-sided. I feel that the more that you got to know this person, the more they revealed to you. There was a lot that was hidden. This is someone who brought an incredible amount of imbalance into your life, and I feel that they left you in debt. And for some of you, it wasn't just financial. It's an energy of emotional, spiritual debt. They left you in some sort of deficit, and I feel that you paid your dues, Virgo. You managed to climb out of the hole that this person may have put you in. It took time, it took faith, and it took consistency. Showing up for yourself day in and day out in strength, not letting yourself wither because of their treatment of you and your life as a whole. Now, the next message I'm getting here is a little bit more specific, so this won't be for all of you. But this could have been somebody that you had a child with, and now you have been left having to raise this child on your own. And that really says a lot about the amount of damage that they may have caused you and this child. I'm also hearing that this person, if they haven't already, at some point in the future, they're going to start seeing the error in their ways. There's something that is blocking them from seeing this right now. There could be a dependency there. There just seems to be some sort of fog that I'm picking up from them. It's like this person has to start all the way from the bottom and rebuild their life before they could possibly have anything to offer to anyone. But you're much different than this person, Virgo. You have a lot more drive. This person feels really broken, right? Like I said at the beginning of the reading, something broken inside of them attracted what needs healing inside of you, which absolutely says it all, especially after we've channeled through the messages we have up until now. This person allowed you to see something in yourself that you hadn't seen yet. You reached some sort of depth that the universe needed you to go to. You know, I quite often say in my readings that rock bottom is actually an amazing opportunity to completely rebuild your life again and start over. It's a kind of reset. You know, when people hit rock bottom, and sure, everything is circumstantial, so it'll be different for everybody, they see it as a kind of end, right? But what I like to say is that when you find yourself at rock bottom, there's really only one way to go. You can't go any lower. You can only go up. So if you can harness the strength to pick yourself up, you can truly launch yourself in an upward trajectory towards a whole new beginning. And that, Virgo, is what I feel you have done. This person is also being plagued right now, I feel, with memories of you, events, things that... It's like they're finally getting a sense of what they may have put you through. There's not a lot of remorse there yet. It's almost as if the universe has them in this cyclical thought process right now, trying to slowly get it through their thick skull, for lack of a better term. But it's going to take time, because I feel that this person is very stubborn. They're very hard-headed. But whatever the case, Virgo, I feel that even with just these two cards on the table, the whole message here is about taking a pause right now and truly giving yourself a pat on the back for how far you've come. Because I feel that from this moment forward, and this could have a lot to do with Pluto going direct in Aquarius as well. So maybe look at your birth chart and see what's going on there. But it just seems to me that this is a sort of pit stop right now, where the universe really just wants you to take a moment, catch your breath, and just reflect on how much you have truly accomplished. And this is also telling me that there's something big coming, Virgo. It's interesting because I see the horizon line in my mind's eye, and then it's like there's this massive object coming over the horizon line. And I just hear this really deep kind of rumbling. You can imagine what it would look like if a planet was moving very close to ours, right? And what we would see on the horizon line. That's what I'm getting here. It just feels like some sort of planetary shift, metaphorically speaking, that is preparing to unfold in your life. Could be an opportunity. It could be a person coming into your life. It could really be anything. So just take that as it resonates and place it within the framework of what makes most sense to you in accordance with what you have been moving towards at this very moment. Whatever that is, I feel that's where you are going to begin to see movement. Right on the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so the Three of Pentacles for a reading like this is you co-creating with the divine, okay? So it's like you have done, yeah, look at this, Devil, Tower. You have overcome something huge here, Virgo, with this Devil and Tower back to back. I feel that this is directly connected to what I said about the what needs healing inside of you, right? That's what you have managed to overcome. I feel you have a good sense of this now. You know, a really basic example of what I'm picking up on, it's like attracting the same kind of person into your life over and over again, right? Eventually you have to go, why do I keep attracting similar people? Maybe there's something that I need to address within me, right? It's like the universe trying to open your eyes to something. And I feel that that's where you're at now. You see what that is, or you have a good sense of it. You know, in a lot of cases, it comes down to just having an increased sense of self-worth. I just heard low-hanging fruit. Okay, so that really says it all. Okay, Virgo, I just feel that you're being guided not to settle anymore. Take your time, whatever that means for you. The universe is co-creating with you. And there's no point trying to get ahead of the universe because you're only going to trip yourself up. Just flow with the energies right now. Things are unfolding exactly the way they're supposed to. What do we have of the solar plexus, please? Too many cards. What do we have of the solar plexus, please? Five of Pentacles at the solar plexus. This is quite the energy we have here, Virgo, but it's confirming everything I'm saying here to be true, because this Five of Pentacles at that solar plexus position is clearly representing to me what needs healing inside of you, right? It's almost like an energy of, I think I can fix them, right? That's it right there. It's like going for the low-hanging fruit and thinking that you can just sort of craft things a certain way to get them to fit nicely into your life. But now Spirit wants you to set the bar a little higher, okay? And allow people to come to you. Again, whether it's friends, lovers, whatever it may be for you, let people provide for you. Let people take care of you. It's like an individual who starts a relationship with a person that is a fixer-upper, right? Oh, I can fix them, I can heal them, I can help them get their life together, all of this sort of stuff, okay? This is over, okay? Don't do this to yourself anymore, because all you're doing is setting yourself back. This doesn't help you get to where you're trying to get to any sooner. It absolutely 100% slows you down, and it's not necessary. All it is a clear sign that there's something there that needs to be addressed inside of you that is allowing you to think that this is okay. On the surface, it seems like you're being a good person. You're trying to help another individual. But when you start to really dissect it and what's going on there, you're doing more harm to that person as well as yourself than you can actually see, right? It's like giving somebody an excuse not to do their own healing because you're providing them with everything they need. So what's the point, right? What do we have in the heart, please? Wow. Queen of Cups. Unbelievable. So we have a pair here. King and Queen of Cups. Here's them. Here's you. Oh, I can fix them. I can heal them. They'd be perfect if I can just tweak this and tweak that. This Queen of Cups to me is very clear in relation to the message I'm getting here for you, Virgo. It's time to let people take care of you in some capacity, not because you need fixing up or not because you need anything, but because you're worthy of being loved exactly the way you deserve. You don't need anything from anybody, Virgo. Just real, organic love. So let someone bring it to you. You don't have to settle anymore. I feel a lot of you have gotten to this point in your life where you're just looking back on your path and there's this pattern that you can't ignore anymore. I also feel that this illumination you're having is causing you to look at life differently. You're interfacing with your reality in a way that you haven't before. It's not always being nice and being there for somebody and providing everybody with everything to be able to be the best that they can possibly be isn't always the best thing to do. Spirit wants you to become an example now, Virgo. Be the inspiration by which others can use to level themselves up. Merely watching you respect yourself enough to know that you deserve better. You have a great opportunity here, Virgo, to finally move on from cycles that you have slipped into repeatedly over the years. And we've all done this. Life is full of countless cyclical patterns that run in all sectors of our lives. And they're usually most obvious to us, I think, when it comes to the relationships we keep with other people because of the kinds of people we attract into our life. Right on the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Devil. Okay, so Queen of Wands as well. This is a completely different deck from this one here, all right? This Six of Pentacles, it's upright now, okay? So the Six of Pentacles here is speaking about give and take, right? Lovers, I mean, look at the illustration. It's somebody helping you up. And look at Spirit, right? This is a perfect representation of everything that I'm getting here, Virgo. This is where you are at now, okay? It's time to let somebody else be there for you. Again, just to be clear, not because you need it, but because you deserve it. And then the Devil. See? It's like you can have this or you can have this. See, this represents you. This is that fixer-upper kind of energy, right? Oh, I can fix them. It's like you don't know really energetically what you're getting yourself into until it's too late. It's like the Devil uses this person to bait you in. This is like getting yourself wrapped up in a situation with somebody and you're having to take on, all of their crap, right? And then the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands, this is one of the most magnetic energies in the tarot. It's a very beautiful energy, an energy of self-mastery, okay? So this is the energy that you're in now, but I feel that Spirit is just trying to get you to see that yourself. Like, hey, have you stopped to smell the roses, so to speak? Have you looked at the scenery around you right now? You've been pushing forward for so long, you haven't even taken a break to see how far you've come. What do we have at the throat, please, Spirit? Three of Pentacles again. So we saw the Three of Pentacles from this deck, and now we've got it right here, okay? And that was crossing that Five of Pentacles and Queen of Cups. Wow. Okay, look at this Three of Pentacles. It's like they're going over some sort of blueprint, some sort of plan. This is you and the divine, right? Co-creating together. It's like they're saying to you, hey, you had to go through this to get to this point. This goes back to that message I was saying about your enemy being your muse, right? They were this powerful source of inspiration to actually get you to this point. I just heard they created an urgency inside of you. It's like waking up one day and realizing that you're not where you want to be, and you're like, oh my God, I've got to get myself out of here. I got to do this. I got to do that. I've got to turn everything around. So you do. And now, however long it's been since that moment for you, you've manifested yourself onto a whole new timeline. You went from Five of Pentacles, right? I can fix this, I can fix them. Which again, like we mentioned, was just the universe trying to, I just heard, magnify that thing inside of you that needed healing. To Queen of Cups, now you get it, right? You're putting this healing into yourself. You're working with spirit, right? The dolphin to me represents spirit. Whenever I see animals in the tarot, it's representative of spirit working through the elements, working through the animals. It's like spirit is helping you heal. Like, hey, let us give back to you. Right? That's Six of Pentacles that we just saw. What do we have at the third eye, please, Spirit? Seven of Pentacles, Taurus energy at the third eye. Okay, so the Seven of Pentacles here is your vision coming to full manifestation, okay? It's also an energy of patience, so this can go back to what I said about trying to get ahead of the universe. There's something here that you have earned, Virgo, and I feel that you are preparing to step into that season where you're going to start reaping the fruits of all of your efforts. You know, again, it goes back to what I said about pushing forward for so long that you don't have an opportunity to see how far you've come, right? And it's like you take a moment, you take some time out, you catch your breath, and you realize that you have manifested yourself onto a timeline where all of your efforts are starting to bear fruit. Getting something here, I think this is just more of an example they want me to give you, but it's like depositing money every week into a savings account or some sort of stock, right? And you've almost forgotten about it. It's like something that's just drafted out of your account every week or two, just small amounts. Maybe you're doing this for 6 months or a year. And then out of nowhere, you're just going about your day and you think about it. You're like, wait, I haven't even checked that account to see how much I have in there. And so you go and check it, and to your surprise, it's multiplied many times over. And there's thousands and thousands of dollars inside this account. Now, this could certainly be literal, but it's more metaphorical. It just speaks about the kind of energy that's surrounding your life right now. And having said that, when that sort of energy surrounds your life, it can actually become more literal as well, right? Because this is when the universe is encouraging you to take chances, saying, hey, You're in this whole new energy now. You're on this whole new timeline. Things are going more your way. You can take a little bit of a chance over here. Maybe invest in something. Maybe it's time to begin that project. Whatever it is, right? That's where you're at now. It's like the vision is actually coming to pass here. And then right on the bottom of the deck, we have the Death card and the Moon, okay? So here's this new beginning, right? Death card is all about endings, ending one cycle, beginning a new cycle, and it represents the phoenix that rises up out of the ashes. It is the card of transformation. Very powerful energy. And we have the Moon right behind it. So there's something that you don't see coming, or you haven't noticed it because you have been so forward focused with your nose to the grindstone, so to speak. What do we have of the Crown, please, Spirit? Eight of Wands, Sag energy at the Crown. Okay, so I just heard that when you notice how far you have come, it's going to flip a switch inside of you, and it's going to cause, my ears just equalized when I said this as well, it's going to cause an elevation, right? It's like, oh my God, it's here. It's bearing fruit. I didn't even realize. All right, we're good to go. This is what I'm getting inside the energy right now. It's like something is ready for takeoff. Eight of Wands at the Crown, okay? And now the Eight of Wands is a very fast-moving energy. It can also be an energy of some sort of news arriving. So that could just be the download or the realization. And it's at the Crown, okay? So it's like Spirit saying to you, hey, Virgo, have you looked around lately? Do you realize where you are? That's what I'm getting here for you. Something is right there, and you haven't noticed it yet. You're on the precipice of a breakthrough that comes by way of a realization that what you have been seeking has been sitting in front of you, and you haven't even noticed it yet. Right on the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles, okay? So it's like this little garden gnome here. He's representative of the divine. He's bringing you this coin, right? He's like, Virgo, look down, I'm down here. I've been down here the entire time. You didn't see me because you were too busy, and you're like, oh my God. Oh, wow, thank you. And see, the Page of Pentacles represents new beginnings, okay? So it's like Spirit provides you with something here to get moving. What do we have at the foundation, please? Chariot, Cancer energy at the foundation of the reading. Okay, now this Chariot is going back to this energy here, right? This King of Cups in reverse. Now the Chariot from this deck speaks about delays, kind of lack in focus, which is directly connected to these energies that we have picked up on that you have since moved on from. Okay, I just heard for some of you, you're still dealing with these energies, right? So this would be now picking up on a storyline that is connected to Virgos who are still going through this, okay? So this message here is for many different groups of Virgos that are going to be on different parts of this timeline. But I still feel that no matter where you are on the timeline, you can extract the messages and apply them into your life. What we just channel through here is going to be motivation for a lot of Virgos who are just now starting out on the path, okay? And for those Virgos who are further down the line here, the messages coming up in relation to what you've overcome is allowing you to see things from a different perspective. Now, this Chariot card here underneath this King of Cups is an energy of realizing just how much this energy is distracting you from getting to this energy here. This is not possible with this energy in your life. I just heard Dream Crusher energy, okay? And I just heard the devil was working through this person, which doesn't surprise me considering that we saw two devils already on the bottoms of the decks, okay? It's like you're an instrument of the divine, they're an instrument of the underworld. What you went through with this person is in direct opposition to what you actually came here to do. And when you think about it, right, it's like you're trying to help somebody or you're trying to help lift somebody up, but really, without you even fully being aware of this, you're walking into a trap. And just heard it was all an act, right? Not to say that this person was putting it on or anything. It's just how the devil works. It's a kind of script that the devil runs in your life. He uses them as vessels, right, for his bidding, instruments of his bidding. So to the devil, yes, they are just actors playing a part, but that part is their life. You know, I look at everybody in this world like their own walking, talking movie script. It's like everybody is a movie. Everybody is a story. And this sort of concept has helped me to really transform my own life, because a really great story can offer up inspiration and hope. You know, it can tell about somebody who's gone through tremendous struggle in their life, but somehow they made it through. And there's this amazing story of hope that can inject a lot of inspiration into the collective and other people's lives. So this is one of these moments when you can look back on all of your struggles and you can use it to your own benefit. And I feel for you, Virgo, you are entering into this season where you are truly beginning a new chapter. It's like all of that is a part of the previous chapters. What do we have at the sacred, please? Eight of Wands again. Right there at the sacral. Now, the Chariot and the Eight of Wands from this deck are very similar in that they both represent delays, right? So the Eight of Wands here is one of the fastest moving energies in the tarot. The Eight of Wands from this deck is one of the slowest moving energies in the tarot. It's basically Eight of Wands in reverse, okay? Eight of Wands in its shadow. It's an energy of wasted efforts, right? All in relation to this energy we're picking up here. You know, I'm hearing that some of these people that you may have dealt with have lost everything. They are down to the bare necessities. And like I said at the beginning of the reading, they have to rebuild from the ground up. You know, it's like somebody who lost their car for whatever reason, and now they just have a bicycle and they have to do deliveries on their bicycle and slowly build themselves back up to where they can get a car and all of the basic requirements of keeping that car. They're just really putting emphasis here on the fact that you cannot help these kinds of people, right? They have to be willing to want to help themselves. You know, any sort of assistance that you do give these kinds of people never lasts. You know, these are the kinds of people where if you tried to help them financially, they wouldn't put it towards getting themselves out of the hole, right? It's like giving somebody money because you think you're helping them and they go and spend it on drugs or booze or whatever it is, you know, whatever their vices are. And even though your heart is in the right place, energetically speaking, you're feeding more of that. So it actually impacts you karmically. And this is why this healing is so important, because karma is very tricky. Karma needs you to use discernment. And the Six of Pentacles in reverse stacked with this Eight of Wands is literally speaking about what I'm getting at here, right? It's like you giving somebody something and they putting it into everything other than what they told you they were going to put it into. I mean, does this guy here look like he's up to anything good? No. You know, this is the kind of person right here who would go buy a beer, a shot, and a lap dance with that money that you gave them. What do we have at the solar plexus, please? Lovers. Wow. Unbelievable. So we saw the Lovers somewhere up here underneath, I believe, this deck. Or this deck. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 decks on the table right now. This Lover is very different from the one that we already saw. This one here is an energy of fighting. It's an energy of discord. It's like, here you are. Oh, I can fix them. I can save them. And it brings nothing but chaos into your life. I'm also hearing something about a lot of you getting to a space with this person where they don't appreciate it either. It's like they expect it. And you get so caught up with just pushing forward and working away, doing whatever you're doing, that it's almost like you can't see it. Yeah, it's like you can't see how much they're actually using you until it's too late. You're basically just feeding the beast, not realizing that you're the one who's actually in the cage. What do we have at the heart, please, Spirit? Okay, too many cards. What do we have at the heart, please, Spirit? Okay, so there's two sides to this card here. So we're going to start on this side. So this is the sun, red in its shadow, boon, traitors, and conspiracy. Now, the sun card from this deck here speaks about not being able to see things clearly. So following what I just said, it's basically confirming you getting so caught up that you forget to check in with yourself, which has blinded you from seeing what has been unfolding this entire time. This energy here is like a black hole. This person has either pulled you into a black hole, or this is what you are now looking back on. Yeah, I just heard same spirit, different meat suit. So this goes back to what I said about attracting similar individuals into your life. It's like they have the same spirit. It's like a spirit that hops around from one person to the next. And it says right here, traitors and conspiracy. So this person knows what they're doing. You're basically just feeding their entity that they have a living inside of them. And again, they want me to repeat this. You're doing it from inside of a cage, which is really just speaking about how restricted you are. Then we have the Five of Wands, Leo energy, right underneath that Queen of Cups. Now, the Five of Wands here is speaking about you putting all of your focus on your goals. So we're back at this kind of energy here, okay? And see how this angel here almost looks like they're throwing up a middle finger to the past, to this energy here, right? It's just to say that you've had enough, you're moving on. Whether you're dealing with this now or you're further down the path and you're looking back on this and seeing how far you've come, right? And you are beginning to process this message from spirit, from source, that you mustn't reach for that low-hanging fruit anymore. Aim higher, okay? For those of you Virgos who have already moved on from this, again, this is the moment right here where you're starting to put all the pieces together. Yeah, I just heard you're understanding the greater mechanics of life and how the universe is working with you in your own individual experience. What do we have at the throat, please? Oh, perfect. Empress, Libra, Taurus, Venusian energy at the throat. It says right here, fertility and fruitfulness assures peace between married couples. Now, for those of you that have been dealing with a situation in regards to the romantic sector of your life, this is you just now moving forward, and Spirit is going to align you with a connection that is balanced, that nourishes you, something that you don't have to pour every last ounce of yourself into. There's a give and take there. It's how things should be. And the Empress is the most beautiful card in the tarot. Male or female, it doesn't matter. I would say the Empress can really represent a kind of glow up, really becoming the greatest version of yourself. And it also speaks about all seeds that you plant sprouting into something. And see how she's allowing this snake to drink from her cup? It's almost as if, to me, this is representing the thing inside of you that needed healing, right? Which is always, for the most part, going to be connected to our inner child, some sort of shadow work. I feel for you, Virgo, here, it has a lot to do with self-worth, which is something I think we mentioned towards the beginning of the reading. And this is very clear. It's like Spirit saying, hey, all right, you've done the work. Here's your new mission statement for this new timeline, this new chapter that you're beginning. What do we have at the third eye, please, Spirit? Nine of Pentacles. Wow. Virgo, that is your energy at the third eye, okay? So it says right here, submission to higher order. Identifies traitors and destroys their plans. Now, this is just confirming everything that we've been saying, because identifies traitors, this is just you identifying the characteristics inside of yourself that was allowing you to think that this is okay. And also identifying the traits in these kinds of people so you know what you need to watch out for, which can really just speak about the devil always coming back trying to test you, right? This is just a constant. That's never going to stop. But this Nine of Pentacles is also speaking about what I've been picking up throughout this reading in regards to you not needing anything from anyone. You can supply yourself with everything you need. The only thing that you would benefit from is real organic love. Love that you don't need to create by trying to fix somebody's life, fix somebody else. This is you showing up ready to go. And then the universe reflecting that back to you in the face of another. And this is all a result of the work you have put into yourself. All right, what do we have at the crown to close this out for Virgo, please? Wow. Eight of Wands stacked with Eight of Wands at the crown. So we have the Eight of Wands 3 times here. Negative polarity, positive polarity, and then we have it here as well, okay? So there's a tremendous amount of movement here, as much as you can possibly have in one reading. But this is also very clear. They've doubled down on this message. Virgo, when you move like this is what happens. And when you move like this is what happens. You just feed the beast. So Virgo, however this resonates with you in your life at this time, I hope that you can take a moment to reflect on how far you've come, all the growth that is actually all around you right now that you may not have noticed yet, and realize that this moment is actually the last page of this chapter, and you are preparing to begin the new one once you look up and smell the roses. All right, Virgo, this is what I have for all of you. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. And there's a glitch in the YouTube app right now. So if you're trying to press like on the video and it's not allowing you to like the video, do me a favor and just drop a heart or a comment, and that will work just the same, okay? But whatever the case, I would like to extend my gratitude for all of your donations and support on my channel, your personal reading bookings, the purchases that you have all made at my online store, and also thank you to everybody who's joined the membership side of my channel. But in closing, I would like to know how this reading resonated with you, so let me know in the comment section down below, again by dropping a heart and or a comment, and I'll speak to you all again soon. Take care.